Hi there, it's Joseph here at Edge Dynamics making a shave video, and I'll show you my razors that I've been working on. First up, I've got a John Heffer, and I made these scales a few months ago for something else, so I'm grateful that I got to use them. It's ox horn, got an ox wedge, nickel silver pinning, and here's the razor. The mirror finish is pretty good. I've moved up a notch as well in my mirror finishing, so we're getting closer and closer to total perfection. But as I say, really good finish. But yeah, it's half hollow. Try and give you a shot of that. Yeah, it's a half hollow, and we'll see how it shaves. Next up is this Wade & Butcher, and we've got some really nice scales on here. And if you remember the Wade & Butcher that had similar type scales on it I did recently, this is from the same blank, and I managed to get 2 sets. Even the B-side's quite nice actually, it's translucent, but I've never quite seen one like that. It's got a nice black streak. But the razor, as I said, it's a faux frame back or a rattler. The wedge is really nice on this one, I think. Sterling silver lined, and we've got nickel silver pinning. A little bit disappointed that I didn't get to hone this one twice. I honed it up, I wasn't really happy with the results, the HHTs, but I didn't have time to redo it. I was planning to redo it, but I just didn't get the chance, so I'm not too confident in that. And the main razor that I want to have a shave with, it's another Wade & Butcher, but this one, I think the scales are pretty nifty scales I've done for this, and I think it's a style I'm going to lean towards a bit more often. It's buffalo, black buffalo, but you see the way it sort of exposes this part of the blade. Instead of the blade just sitting deep in the scales, and we've got sterling silver lined wedge, and we've got sterling silver pins. Also it's beveled, I don't know if you can see that. The scales have been beveled all the way around, and what I do like about this is when you reveal the blade, you can see how big the blade is. It's kind of too big for the scales, and I like it, and it sits in there nicely. So we'll see how that shaves. So for shaving cream, I thought I'd go with this again, give this a second chance. Wasn't too impressed the first time, but yep, we'll try that. A whole bunch of cream up there. But yeah, it's been really itching. Obviously as well, it's been hot. It's not so hot today, but it's been a hot week. This actually feels really comfortable on the face now. And never judge a shaving cream too soon. That's my new motto. It feels like silk. So first up, go with the John Heffer. Let's see what this does. Yes. No complaints. You can hear how it shaves. It's really smooth actually. So, you know what, I kind of imagined he was going to shave like this. And it feels like a full hollow. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right. Next up we go with the Rattler. This feels like a full hollow as well, strangely enough. Yeah, it's not bad. I think it needs rehoming though, definitely. Actually feels delicate. Just like a full hollow. So, no complaints with that either. I'll re-hone it. And I think this time I need to do a lot less honing on this. But it's a beautiful razor. And we'll try it again next week. One of the problems I had with this razor, I had a few issues. It was a bit of a nightmare actually, because first of all you can see I've lost the Wade and Butcher. I've got a bit of the Butcher and we've got the B arrow, but we had rust there, so unfortunately I lost that. Also another issue was the scales, because I make scales one scale at a time, and I made the A side and the tail was a lot longer, and when it came to the B side the part left was a bit too short, so I had to bring the A side back down. So the tail's not as, it's not as long as I wanted on the scales. Right, Wade and Butcher with super slim dynamic scales. Yeah, that's a winner. But it's a wedge and it's smooth. So you can never go wrong with that. And it had a full progression on a Maruka. So yeah, that is nice. This was a Masonic, and it's a bit criminal to remove Masonic etching really, but I did it, so don't judge me too harshly, but I did it because I wanted a really clean blade, and there was a lot of marking on the etching. In my mind, the Masonic Wade and Butchers, steel's always excellent. I mean, steel generally on Wade and Butchers is excellent always, but it could just be all in my mind, but it's really good quality. And that's why I wanted to do the scales and the wedge and do everything justice. This is how you want to shave with something like this. Let's get rid of this big tash. Yeah, there's something maybe a little bit artificial in the smell. let's call it a modern, got a modern fragrance. But I mean the quality of the lather, you can't mess with this. It's first class quality. And I didn't realise it was this good. The quality of this lather is really nice. It's really good. The smell leaves a bit to be desired. It's something artificial is what I'm getting from it, but it's certainly luxurious. And I am working as usual on more razors for my next shave. You know, I can't get a grip, it's really slick. I have to use a piece of tissue. I've got another John Heifer on the go. And I suppose it's quite similar to that one, but it's really heavy. And it's a near wedge. The strange thing about it is it's a near wedge with a round nose. And you don't often, I can't recall having a near wedge with a round nose. And I'm about to start on that today. Actually, I haven't actually started on it because I've been putting all my efforts into Joseph Elliott, and I'm trying to make similar scales to these. Well, I've made the scales actually. Scales are made, the razor's done. Just got to do the wedge. And I'll do that today. But the Joseph Elliott, it's a frame back, but it's like a square frame back. Sorry, a faux frame back. So it's a faux frame back, but it's like a square spined rattler. I mean, I don't know how to say it. It's a rattler, but the spine is square. So I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And it's quite nice. Try and shave around the corner. So that's how I'm free again. I could be released back into society now. Just make sure this is as dry as possible. Perfecto. I thought I'd use the Silver Mountain Creed. It's been a while. And just to complete everything off, we use the Silver Mountain Water Creed. Yeah, they need to work on their atomizers because that's a... Okay. Okay, so thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.